There's a definite build up to a joke for chimichangas, but I'm not going there because we're trying to keep it clean. But at least I can say that much. Hello and welcome to High Time, the cookery show where we make stuff you could probably already make, but we sort some stuff out while we're doing it. This week, in honour of DEADPOOL coming out soon, we're making chimichangas, which is original for a YouTube cookery video to do DEADPOOL chimichangas when DEADPOOL's coming out. But I won't tell you some of the ideas I had before I came to the realisation that chimichangas was the best one. Let's just say it wasn't my best work. But my name is Matt, and his name is Ulton.
Hello.
This High Time we made some chimichangas. For those of you who haven't picked up on it yet, we're Irish. Now Irish people haven't got a lot of experience with chimichangas. Apart from the DEADPOOL references, we'd probably never even heard of them. So I had to go looking them up. And according to Wikipedia, chimichanga is a deep fried burrito. But we're from Ireland, and we wouldn't have a lot of experience with burritos. So I've come up with a recipe, which is not really 100% authentic, but it's our take on it. Because apparently you need refried beans. I don't know what they are. I'm assuming it's self-explanatory that they've been fried and then refried and they're beans. But you try being in Ireland and picking up some refried beans somewhere. Can't be done. So I've made some substitutions. It also should be done with some like diced beef or shredded chicken. We're doing meatball chimichangas. So it's kind of like a deep fried meatball sub. There's our meatballs, which I've already browned. And also instead of the refried beans, I'm using kidney beans and chickpeas. But we're all going to make our sauce and all that stuff from the scratchy scratch. So we're going to start off with some diced red onion. I'm going to put them in the pan, and I'm using the same pan that I've browned the meatballs in because flavour. Destination Flavour Town. Passengers. Woo! Get them in there. Some red onion. Just want to give them a little bit of colour. I've also got some roughly chopped garlic. I'm going to get that in there as well. So you get a little bit translucent and fragrant. Never going to use that word again. I think that from the last couple of videos, I've been painting us into a corner of having to use puns in the video. Chimichangas is a weird one to make puns out of. I've got peppers. I've got some diced red nail peppers. They're going to go in as well. Salt. Black pepper. So chimichangas. As I say, we don't have a lot of experience with chimichangas, so I'm not that attached to it. Some people might be very attached to it. Some people might name their chimichanga. Like this is Dave with chimichanga. Or Trevor. I might want to name mine James and then I'll have a Jimichanga. No. What was better, the build up or the payoff? So sweat them off for a little bit. Now, the kidney beans and the chickpeas I have are of the canned variety. You can get dry ones and you can rehydrate and all that kind of stuff. These work fine. I just kind of drain them and rinse them and strain them, and here we go. I'm not going to put them in until the last because they're already cooked, so they don't want to get them to get mushy. You want a little bit of consistency and texture in your chimichanga. Now the spice for the chimichangas. So it's a lot of red spices and orange spices, as you can see. So you got some paprika, some cayenne pepper, you've got some celery salt in there, you got some cumin, put some smoked paprika in there, garlic, all that kind of stuff. If you don't want to mix all that stuff yourself, you can of course just buy the mix in the shop. And if you can't find a chimichanga mix, I'm sure a taco or a chili or burrito mix won't be a million miles away. I'm going to add a tin of chopped tomatoes. That's the main saucy part of the sauce. The last video, we mentioned that mucho macho nachos are good for parties. And I was thinking, when is it good to have a chimichanga? I don't know, can you share it? Are they like a party food? I wouldn't imagine they are because you need to eat them. Party foods like nibbles. You know, maybe you can have mini versions, have mini changas. Then maybe you're hosting a big celebrity charity fundraiser and you're hoping to get one of the Kardashians in, so you call them chimichangas. No? Maybe to attract the celebrity types, you'd have to have diet versions and call them skinny changas. I mean, I'm stretching here. So because we put tomatoes in, we're going to have some more salt and pepper. I've got some fresh, roughly chopped green stuff. I think it's parsley. Just for a little bit of an earthy touch. Hey, it's the doorbell. Shall we?
Probably keep stirring your stuff.
It's kind of smelling Mexican. Right? Now you can take that whatever way you want it. It's just the aromas, would remind me of Mexican food. Spice mix I'm going to put in here now. We're going to cook that out and then get some of the aromas in. Don't need a whole lot. Just look at the colours and the I know you can't smell it, but it smells really good. So I'm going to get the meatballs in here. I've only browned them, so I'm going to put them in here now to finish them off. By the way, I am also fully aware that for the last 3 videos, we have deep fried what we're about to eat. Next week, we'll do a salad. Or it'll just be me eating a banana for 10 minutes. Now while that's going on, we're going to get our oil on, a little bit of temperature. That's going on, we're going to get our wraps. We've got 2, we're going to make 2 today. So we're going to put our beans in, our kidney beans and chickpeas. We got some sour cream and chive to go on top of our... I'm going to stick with chimichangas. There's lots of lights here because we're filming, but if there was no lights here, it might be dark and we'd have chimichangas. I don't know. There's a definite build up to a joke for chimichangas, but I'm not going there because we're trying to keep it clean. But at least I can say that much. I think we have enough heat going on there, so I'm going to turn the heat down. We're going to throw in our kidney beans. We're going to throw in chickpeas. Or salt and pepper. Oh, you could want them a lot, and somebody won't give them to you, so you're like, gimme chungas. I really do think we need to do something healthier next week. Otherwise, we might as well just change our name to Fry Time. And then our name in itself becomes a pun. You can only cater to men, guy time. We're going to put our meatball chimichanga mix onto our wraps. Now, I've never done this before, so there's a few things that can go wrong. We're about to find out what those things are. I'm going to get a little bit of the mix. Again, you don't want it too liquid because you don't want soggy tortillas. Okay. And we're going to hit it with some cheese. I forgot an ingredient sitting right here in front of me. It's tomato paste. I'm going to try and wrap one of these up. So the idea is to wrap it like this and kind of tuck it in and pull it towards yourself if you can. And then you want to get your ends, throw them in like that, throw them in like that, and then you want to roll it. Something like that. By the way, tip, save yourself 15 minutes of rubbish and editing. Warm your tortillas first. Fold your ends. We're gonna have to try this again because the wraps are breaking. Otherwise they'll break while you're rolling them. So roll them in and tuck them and then roll them over again. We're ready to fry them. I think it's high time we actually made some chimichangas. What do you reckon? Woo! So get your temperature up, your oil up at 170, maybe 180. We'll put them in like seam side down so that it closes up and doesn't leak out. So if any of this leaks out into the oil, we're in for a bad time, lads. I don't know what's going to happen if some of this stuff leaks out, but we'll find out. A party in your mouth. Again, careful with the oil. We're going to drop it in. Remember I said things could go wrong? Well, it's happened. It's only opened up in the thing. So try again real quick with this one. Don't try this at home unless you got really good insurance. No, that's not going to come apart. Yeah, that's why we make 2. I'm looking forward to Deadpool 2. The original Deadpool was great to see a comic book hero swear and have a whole sex scene. That sex scene was only akin to the sex scene from Team America World Police. Now I do also realise that there are people who make these on a regular basis, maybe even for a living, who are watching this and cringing at every single moment. But that's alright. Because next week, all I'm going to do is eat a banana. And that's what we're looking for, that little bit of colour. Now, a lot of people don't know this. Chimichangas are a great source of energy, especially if you have an active lifestyle. Maybe you're a performer. But if you're a dancer, you could have chimichangas. I think I got a lot of mileage out of chimichangas now, in fairness.
Matt, you kept those chimichanga puns going on for a long time.
Yeah.
It was kind of a chimilongas.
Oh.
The other chimichanga that we made was a chimironga.
We could write a song and have chimisangas. Get your chimichangas out of the oil. Get your oil off the heat. It's cross-section time. So there we have it. Meatball chimichangas in honour of Deadpool 2 coming out soon. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a like. Hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. And thanks everybody who's watched and subscribed already. We really appreciate it. If you want to let us know what you would put into your chimichangas, maybe the proper stuff, maybe you can educate us and let us know. Stick that in the comments. Any chimichanga puns? I imagine we've gone through them all. Let us know what you want to see us make next, after the banana video, because that's coming. We'll see you next week. I think it's high time we try these chimichangas. You, let's go.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. We got meat, we got cheese, we got beans.
You got a little bit of cheese.
This one took a lot out of me.
Emotionally draining.
This was an emotional ride. I nearly burned us down again. Thing opened up in the oil. Oh, it was too hot and it was too cold. And you know what? If you're on holiday and you're by the pool, you can have swimichangas. I think that's the last one we can do.
Are there any left? An alternative one of your dancer's one, the chimichanga. You can have a chimichanga.